Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Greek Myth class. I am Clara's mom. Today, we're going to talk about the mythic story of Perseus and Medusa. Long ago, there lived a brave young man named Perseus with his mother in a city ruled by a king. The king wanted to marry Perseus' mother, but Perseus stood up to protect her from the king's advances. One day, the king came up with a cunning plan. He pretended to want to marry another princess and asked Perseus for a special gift, the head of Medusa, a famous monster with the power to turn people into stone. Perseus felt worried because he didn't know where to find Medusa. Praying for help, a young man with flying sandals and a magical cap appeared. It was Hermes, the messenger god. He gave Perseus the flying sandals and a cap that can make people invisible, and advised him to seek Medusa's sisters for information. Athena, the mighty goddess of war, joined the aid and offered Perseus a sword and a clear bronze shield, like a mirror. With these gifts, Perseus was ready for his quest. Using the flying sandals, Perseus flew across the sea to a dark cave where Medusa's three sisters lived. These three old women shared a single eye, which they passed around to see. They hesitated to tell Perseus about Medusa, but he cleverly grasped the eye and got the information he needed. With the sisters' help, Perseus flew to the forest on the other side of the mountains, where Medusa lived. The place was eerie, turned to stone by Medusa's power. Birds, leaves, and even warriors were all petrified. Wearing the invisibility cap, Perseus bravely entered the dark cave. He heard Medusa's hissing voice and carefully moved forward, using his shield as a mirror to avoid looking directly at her. Medusa lay sleeping, surrounded by snakes in her hair. With courage, Perseus swung his sword and swiftly cut off Medusa's head, avoiding her gaze. Her head fell to the ground, and the snakes were silent. Perseus carefully picked up Medusa's head without looking directly at it. He flew back to Greece, soaring over forests, mountains, seas, and deserts, carrying the dangerous prize. When Perseus returned, he found his mother's wedding day with the king. The king threatened Perseus' mom with death if she didn't marry him. Perseus rushed to the palace with Medusa's head, presenting himself to the king. The king couldn't believe that Perseus had succeeded. He demanded proof and saw Medusa's head. The moment when he saw it, he was turning into stone instantaneously. Perseus saved his mother and the kingdom from the king's cruelty, and that's how the courageous Perseus defeated Medusa and saved the day. The end.